Lego Endurance that I got recently. Let's get started here. First off, I think that, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the first Lego ships in almost 40 years to have cloth sails. So that's nice. These lifeboats, it was quite a tedious task to build them, but it turned out really nice in the end. Let's move on to the details here. This single fence post here, there are over 30 of them on here, as you can see along the entire ship. That was only 2 steps. Everything back here was 1 step, and up here was 1 step. There are 38 of them that were in this step alone, so that's rather interesting that they did that. The packaging kind of twisted them, but the rope ladders look very nice overall. The nameplate is quite interesting. It gives all of the details about the ship. Next off here, let me just turn it. The very stern, there's this little thing right here, and if you go down here, it turns the rudder. It said in the manual, they changed the color of the propeller to make it stick out more against the hull. The original propeller on the Endurance was black. I found that quite interesting. They have the British flag up there. That's interesting too, because they don't usually do national flags for anything. If I fold this up, we can take off the first roof panel. Here we can see what looks to be a cabin in there, and on the other side right here, let me try and get that. It's like a writing and reading room with a little candle. That's cool. If I take this funnel off here. Also, before this Lego set existed, I had no idea that the Endurance had a steam engine. So I can take this roof panel off here. Sorry, 1 second. Stuck. There we are. Sorry about that. In here is the one single triple expansion steam engine, along with the rope spool that goes to all of this rope right here. It leads all the way to the very front. Let me take the engine out here real quick. It's a quite detailed little thing. Let me turn it around. The only problem that I have with it is that when I try to put it back into the ship, it might be impossible. So I'm just gonna leave it out for now. The curvature of the hull is very nicely executed for being built out of completely Lego bricks, unlike an earlier Lego hull design that they used for the pirate ship that I have right here. Here's the very stern. It's all one very large piece, and it looks kind of interesting compared to this. Which one do you like better? Let me know down below, or whatever. Yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot take this roof off or this roof off. It would have been nice to have some more details positioned down in there. I see something down in here. Let me get it out. I think something may have broken. This set is extremely delicate. Also, yep, a little railing. I'll have to reapply that later. All of these portholes are just a single flat 1x1 piece. There's quite a few of them, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the compass is an exclusive print on there alone. That's cool. I'm not sure if this is realistic or not, but the crow's nest is right here, and I don't see a way to get up to that. It can only get up to here. And correct me again if I'm wrong, is that even the crow's nest? I'll have to do more research. The ship is built in sections. The first section you build is the front part, or the bow, the middle, and then the stern. They each connect through pin connections, if you can see them down there. There's one right here, and the other one's over there. The other two are completely buried in this area on the bridge. I think this is one of my favorite parts of the entire ship. The very front mast, or is it called a bowsprit? I think. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with these kinds of sailing ships, but it was so good that I had to have it, and I got it for Christmas this year. It's overall a super large and quite beautiful set when you complete it, but as you're building it, you figure out it's quite tedious to build this. There are all of these different panels you have to build individually on both sides, then you have to attach them. Overall, I think that this set is one of the best that I've ever seen. I would really like to have the Lego Titanic to show you, but unfortunately I do not have that one, so we're gonna have to stick to this. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you again next time in a future video. Thank you.